Hello?
What's up,
Orange.
Orange?
Yes.
Aren't you glad that we're back hosting the Tattered Couch podcast?
I was looking up pictures of Godzilla.
Nice.
I didn't have enough time to change my picture.
I was wondering why you didn't change it.
I know.
Like,
Because I was playing Diablo for a while.
where are you?
Yeah, that's why I didn't answer you sooner.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. All right, yeah, we are recording. Just making sure of that. Dude, I was playing a lot of Elden Ring the past 2 days.
Glad you like it.
Oh my god, I'm in love. I'd just love to be brutally fucking pinned on the ground and just fucking raped in the ass.
That's a way to describe it.
No, that game is like shoving your hand through a bushel of thorns hoping that it's going to get better the farther you go in, but it fucking doesn't.
Wonder how you feel about Neo.
I don't know, but so what happened today on my journey was I went into this weird cave I saw, and there's a bunch of wolves in there. So I fought like 8 wolves, and then it's like, transcend the mist at the back of the cave. I was like, ooh. And there was a message on the ground, and it was like, boss fight. I was like, okay. So I go in, and there's like this beast dude with this huge, crude ass looking sword, and he's fast as shit. Not really fast shit, but like a lot faster than most things I've fought. And I fought him for like an hour, dude. Like dying, going back to the beginning of the cave, going back through, dying, going back, until I found out you can just stagger him by fucking like heavy attacking him. So then it took me like 3 or 4 tries after that, and I got him. That shit was fucking awesome though. And then I learned I could level up finally because I found another touch of grace, and I was like, sweet. So I leveled up and just kept charging down the road for like miles, killing shit, and then coming back, and killing shit, and coming back, and leveling up more and more.
Oh, you're just grinding.
I grinded out like 4 or 5 levels, but it only took me like, I don't know, 30 minutes, because I learned how to like fight on horseback, because there's a shitload of those horseback dudes.
Yeah.
So,
Watched a
yeah,
few people play it.
I kept on going down the road. I went down the road like down and back twice. And then by that time, I was able to like put my strength and vigor and endurance up, so I was good to go.
Oh. There you go.
But it's so weird how much it advances you. Like that 1 or 2 points in one slot can help you.
Till you get later on.
No, I figured, yeah,
Yeah. Law of diminishing returns.
yeah. It's like I went through this gate, and this giant dude with a sword stuck in him came down,
Nice.
and it took me like 2 tries, but I beat him. And now I'm like going up this big ass hill, and then I saved and I quit. But I had so much fucking fun today. It
There
was
we go.
like not down to play Halo for a while.
Yeah, it's kind of the game that you have to like keep playing too.
Yeah, I don't want to stop playing it either, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
By the way, you got a lot of sound in your background. Your fucking
My heater
fan.
just turned on.
Freeze to
My
death,
fans are on too.
wench.
My fans are on hot mode, bro.
Did you just turn them down?
No, they're on hot mode. Where are? Instead of turning the fan on to make your house colder, it's if you spin it the other way, it makes it like warmer.
That's weird.
Cause
Just
it's like what? It's like one way forces the air that's up down.
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you in your basement or upstairs recording?
I'm upstairs.
I
If I was
figured so.
downstairs, it'd echo like a motherfucker, I think.
Ah,
Cause I don't have any windows in there's cement floor.
Is there any way you can turn the fan down?
Well, it's the furnace, so
Oh, okay.
at least
But
that's
yeah,
what it is right now.
I did a bunch of stuff I want to talk about, but first, like,
Drugs.
yeah, sure. No, not drugs.
Do you know what the A stands for? LGBTQA?
Autonomous.
Alopecia.
What does that mean?
It's the fucking hair loss shit that Will Smith's wife has.
Nice! Glad we got to touch base on the incident that happened while we were gone. How'd you feel? How did that make you feel?
Fantastic.
You,
I
like,
don't know. It made me feel like
lost
I was
all hope in Will
angry.
Smith?
I was like, what the fuck, dude? What a dick.
Yeah, a little bit. And I like Will Smith, so that like kind of tarnished it.
That's
He's just
like,
fucking mad because his fucking Fresh Prince show got a shitty reboot.
well, he made it.
Well, he's just mad because he makes shit.
His wife wrote it or helped write it.
Oh, there's the problem. Okay.
Well, no, it's weird. It's supposed to be like a serious version of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like, why?
But like the serious moments in Fresh Prince were so fucking touching, though.
Exactly.
You did
It
not need
made
to
it
change
fucking better to be a mostly comedy show with these like points of fucking brevity and or like seriousness, you know?
this. Right.
It made them more important and stick out more. But now it's just like, oh no, it has to be all serious. You know, people can't be happy when you fucking convey a message to them. They have to be depressed.
I still haven't even watched the new Halo show.
Oh
Like,
my god. Why would you?
because it's Halo, and I'm gonna
That's
watch it.
all I heard was fucking horrible things about that.
Look, dude, I was so mad because Casey's nephew, the one that beats like all the Souls games. Speaking of which, he Snapchats me. I have not said a single thing about me watching this show. I haven't talked to him in months.
He just says something to you because he's so angry about it or
No,
something.
yeah, he popped out of nowhere on Snapchat and was like, "Dude, the new Halo show's so bad. How are you gonna show Chief's face in the first episode?" And I
Exactly.
was like, "What did you just fucking say?" One, you ruined my anger for me. A very serious, angry moment I could have had to myself. And now I'm just waiting until the whole thing comes out so I can watch it straight through. Now I'm mad. I don't even want to watch it right now.
And he's like not even going to be the main character. Some other random chick is going to be the main character.
Oh no, it's Monster Hunter World all over again.
Monster Hunter, it's not. What do you mean? I'm confused.
So like, apparently, like I just listened to this. I didn't actually watch the movie. I am going to watch the movie after hearing this
Oh,
stuff.
the movie.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
see,
guess.
Monster Hunter, there's not really a main character.
Well, I guess Mila Jovovich, whatever the fuck her name is,
Yeah.
like, yeah, she's in there. She's the main character or whatever. But it's
Yeah.
like, there's no like crazy plot to even make her a main character of. It's
They're
like she
like,
just gets her ass beat by like her and this dude just have this constant rivalry apparently, and then they're just like, I don't know, friends then not friends. It's like which one's the main character?
I think I read the synopsis about it, and it's just like, they're a modern fucking military that gets like stuck
Yep.
or somehow goes into the Monster Hunter dimension and fucking has to use Monster Hunter weapons because their weapons don't work because the monsters are so big, which doesn't make too much sense. Like if we went back in time, I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty easy to just gun down a T-Rex.
I guess. Yeah.
It's a big animal. If I have like an
Big
M4,
animal.
I'm just gonna fucking shoot it in the chest a bunch, and then it'll fall over before it reaches me. Might
What if-
smash me.
What if
I'm
it
pretty
sneaks
sure
up
it'll
on
die. I don't know if it could.
you?
You see that? I'll just carry a glass of water with me everywhere.
Exactly. That's where my mind went. I was like, I bet you said something about water. I fucking this whole past weekend just fucking sitting in front of my TV, eyes glazed over, playing video games. That's all I fucking did. I made it super far in Hyrule Warriors, which I don't know why I had the need to play that.
Yeah, you said something about that in like Discord or some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And the new Kirby game came out, and I randomly bought the new amiibos with it for some fucking reason. And now I'm like halfway through that. Fucking halfway through God of War. Made it through a cup in Mario Tennis. I beat Pokemon Arceus. Beat Paper Mario 64.
What? But you did like the fucking mushroom cup or some shit, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I made it through one cup.
Yeah, I beat that when I was like, what, 6?
Yeah, but I never played it before. And I was just saying, like, I'm progressing through all these games at once. This was kind of more my point.
It's a better version of Wii Tennis.
This is probably, like, one of the best tennis games there is. Like, the new Mario Tennis ain't nothing to fuck with either, though. That thing's fun as
Probably
shit.
not. Yeah,
You can do cool tricks and stuff, too.
of course.
Like, there's, like, special shots and, like, overhand, right, left, backhand. Like, there's a whole bunch of different shit you can do in that game. But, yeah, I did, like, all that fucking shit. And then I started Majora's Mask when I got really fucking drunk. And I was like, why am I doing this? I'm almost through the game on my GameCube. Off. So there was that.
I don't know why you do it.
I don't know. I don't know. Something was just like, Mitch, play Zelda.
Think about it every once in a while.
Yeah, but
So
that's
play
like
a
a
little bit of
commitment.
Kirby, of course.
Such a commitment to play a Zelda game.
Um,
Like,
I don't know.
I almost went back to finish up Spirit Tracks too, and I was like, nope, don't touch that again. Wait a little while.
It's kind of easy for me to pick up Zelda games.
I mean, it is for me too, but like, it's the fact that I know it's gonna take forever, and I'm already doing all this other shit.
Mm.
And then that one's Majora's Mask, which annoys the living fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I won a Pokemon Gold yesterday and a wheel.
You want it.
Got that.
What the
Stadium 2 arrived at my house, and I'm not playing another Stadium game for a while, and we'll talk about why.
Can you wait 1 second?
Yeah. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Sorry about that. Fucking said I had some food I was eating earlier sitting in this Wendy's bag, and Oscar just face first dove into it. I was like, what the fuck is that?
No, I just heard your cat. Meow.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah. She's, I don't know, in the heat or something. She keeps doing the little booty dance all the time.
But,
She's constantly trilling and shit. Odd, she's been wailing too. That's fucking
yeah, I can
gross.
hear. It's horrible.
No, dude, she's going downstairs and just fucking letting loose. It was so fucking horribly loud.
But yeah, I won a Pokemon Gold Complete in Box, so I got that back because I sold mine. And Stadium 2 and Mario Tennis, all those came complete in box, and I think something else is on its way, but I'm not sure. I forget.
Mario Turkey. Woohoo.
Yeah, I wish Mario Party was on its way. Mario Party 2 to be more exact.
No, every time that you start up Mario Tennis, it does the little thing, the little intro thing. And even if you skip it, it's like, Mario Turkey. Sounds just like he says turkey.
Did you
Made fun of that since I was like 7.
Did you get the new Kirby game?
No.
Oh, it's excellent.
Oh, bet.
I'll let you borrow it once I'm done with it.
I think I heard a few other people talking about
Oh yeah, it's really fucking good. You can upgrade your abilities now.
Hmm.
I don't know how far it goes up to, but I got like the third upgrade for like the fire thing. So it's called Dragon's Breath, and I haven't upgraded it yet. So can't wait to do that.
it. Does it give you new moves or something?
Yeah, completely different ability altogether. Like um, like the sword, the next upgrade after the normal sword is like you get a giant great sword and you have like a vest with like furry collars and shit. It's like weird looking.
Okay.
And he swings like Dark Souls. Not even joking. That's weird.
Fucking, what is it? Aren't those all like Toshima's involved with them or whatever his name is?
I have no idea. This is like my first Souls game. That's why I'm like surprised I'm actually making my way through and adjusting quickly.
I think I was reading about it, and it was like he was the director for the first two, and then he went on a break to make that weird game with the dude from The Walking Dead.
Gross.
You remember that game?
I think I know what you're talking about. In fact, I think I
It
just
was
heard a podcast talk about that.
fucking Durrell from The
Darl?
Walking Dead. Yeah, like Rick, the Rick dude from The Walking Dead is like a fake Southerner. So like he says a lot of things very weird, and for some reason Daryl's name is spelled with a Y, which I have no idea why.
Pretty
Oh,
sure my uncle's
that's weird.
name that died, his name's Daryl, and his was spelled with a Y. Daryl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Well,
What's it
like
normally spelled like?
it's just like LD or whatever. I don't
LD.
know. I don't think it has a Y, does it?
Daryl.
I don't know. But the only reason why I really even noticed that was because like Rick's fake Southern accent, he says like um the like YL part of names weird, and there's like Carl, Cheryl, and Daryl, and he's always like Coral and Durl and Cheryl. Like it fucking aggravates the hell out of me. And then I hear people talk, whenever people out here people talk about The Walking Dead, they're like, "Oh, dude, I didn't even know Rick was British." It's like, what? You motherfuckers didn't notice. This guy says like every other southern word that he's trying, like very strangely.
I
Uh,
mean, I don't know any of these characters. I've never seen The Walking
Walking Dead's horrible. You shouldn't waste your time with
Dead.
it.
Okay. I don't like zombie shit that much. So
I like apocalyptic shit, and that's like kind of the reason why I like zombie stuff.
well, the greatest zombie thing ever made is Shaun of the Dead.
I it's like the original three Romero movies.
I don't even know what that is.
The Night of the Walking Dead. Um,
Oh, I like the revamped one. I'm pretty sure that's the one I saw.
the remade Night of the Living Dead, because there's a few of them.
It's the one where there's a dude fucking a chick in this room. Shows titties. That's all I remember from it, honestly. I just remember liking the movie, but then that specific scene obviously stuck out.
I don't know. I don't know. I
I
don't
think it
think
was
I've
made
seen
in
that
early
many of the
2000s.
remakes. I don't remember that many of the remakes.
I'm not sure.
'Cause
Isn't
the
there like a
first one,
shitload of them though? Like you said, right?
yeah, there's at least 3 or 4 remakes
Hmm.
that I know of, and I've seen. And then what is it? The second one, I forget what the fuck it's called. Is it just Dawn of the Living Dead or something?
That might be the one I'm talking about.
Is it in the mall?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the remake of the second one, which I've
Okay.
also seen. But the third one, just Day of the Living Dead, that one's fucking Woof.
Woof. Well, that's
Yeah,
how I feel about all zombie movies. It's just
no,
like,
I mean they pulled out like all the stops. Like you see people getting ripped in half and shit, and fucking all kinds of shit. It's like, yeah, dude, that's
oh, you mean
fucking
oof in a good way.
yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
I mean their fucking prosthetics department, which that dude is like super fucking famous for being amazing at that. He finally had enough money to just do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Nice.
Fucking bought because the original Night of the Walking Dead was made with $200, a camera, and a shotgun.
What?
Yeah,
Jeez.
it was like paying the actors, and there's a car wreck in the very beginning of the movie, and that was actually George Romero's car that he accidentally wrecked. They needed to reuse it for the movie, so they were like, "Oh well, it hit a tree on the side that he wrecked on," and they only showed the other side before they showed that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's funny as shit.
We don't have the money to get a new one. We're gonna shoot from the other side now. You know, the good side.
Yeah. It's just like he got out of college or something, and like all he had was a camera. So he's like, I'm gonna make this movie.
Risky
And
business.
zombies, essentially. Like all modern zombie shit, unless it's about voodoo zombies, is from George Romero.
Hmm.
So it's
Okay, George
awesome.
Romero. That name's starting to like kick in now.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Is it?
I wish shit like that happened more often now, but it's like everything that you get to see or notice is like Sundance, which is far too indie for normal people,
Right.
and then like AAA movies, which are just overproduced.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies just coming out anymore, especially ones about video games and shit. Which
Hmm.
is like weird to me that it's just now happening. Is it
Well,
like you
it's
guys just
because
waited for the advance of technology to try and do it right? Even though you still miserably fail because you've obviously never played the game?
well, it's kind of the only way that you can really do it.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, at least
Costs way too much
follow
before.
the fucking storyline. Like, what the fuck?
Well, they weren't even profitable until like Sonic, maybe.
Mm, wasn't there a couple other ones that were really profitable? Like some of the first ones?
Well, Arcane is now like super popular. Everybody, I've never heard only good things about Arcane, and I think that's about League of Legends.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause what is it? Ready
it,
Player One made a shitload, didn't it?
I think so, but everybody hated that movie.
Yeah, Daniel was trying to get me to come up and watch it with him and Skylar, and was like, "Casey, you should come too." And I looked up, and I was like, "No."
It's like nostalgia of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like, hey, look at this cool thing from this other shit that you like, you know?
Well,
Like,
see,
that's all it is. It's like, here's video game characters. Here's the Iron Giant. It's like, what?
well, they did that in like Free Guy. You see like callbacks to everything all throughout it, but it's actually like a good movie.
Well,
But like they
I
do
think
everything right. They don't go,
yeah.
"Oh, here's a warthog," like through the streets and shit. Like the very first scene, you'll see like people obviously playing the game because it's an MMO. And like you see the fucking warthogs from Halo and a scorpion tank like coming down the street and shit, and like just little shit like that. But then you'll like at the end, like when he's fighting this big ass dude, well near the end, he like pulls out a fucking lightsaber, has fucking Captain America shield, and like all this random ass shit. Like there's Sonic coins, I'm pretty sure somewhere. It's like Detective Pikachu made a fuckload of money too, which is
Oh, that was it.
wild.
That was the one that did it. Because, like, Sonic made money, but it wasn't, like, too much of a success. It made more than predicted, though. But fucking Detective Pikachu, like, blew it out of the water.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's all about that Ryan Reynolds.
Well, wasn't he the fucking Green Lantern?
Yeah, that was like his one bad movie, and he makes fun of himself in Deadpool for it. Like at the end
Yeah,
of
but
Deadpool 2, I don't know if you ever saw it. It's like one of those halfway through the credit clips.
then there's that X-Men movie he was in as Deadpool. And he's like not cool Deadpool. He's bald man Deadpool with sewed shut mouth, which is the other appeal to Deadpool.
Is he in an X-Men movie?
Yeah, he fights as Wolverine.
No, no, no. Like, is Ryan Reynolds playing him?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I never
He's
heard
not
about.
he's not Deadpool in the costume. He's just dude with pants and two blades with his mouth sewn shut,
Oh, what
and
the
he's
fuck?
bald. Yeah,
That's weird
that's
as
what I was
shit.
saying. You put Deadpool in a movie, but you don't have the two favorited things about him, which is his appearance and his um, witty humor, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, he did. That's wild. I was looking up to see if. Wow, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
another
sucky.
thing he's ashamed of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I listened to
'Cause
an
he
interview with
was,
him on a podcast, and he was just like, "Yeah, Green Lantern. Yeah."
I think he was like responsible for Deadpool, the Deadpool movies existing. Because he like dressed up as Deadpool and did like a YouTube series or some shit.
Uh,
And like the company and all the people that like talked like kept sending Marvel shit. They're like, make this fucking movie.
See, when I was listening to that interview, he was
What I thought
talking.
it was. I
He,
know he still does that or did that for a while.
I guess he like went in there and he was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of getting older, but I can't be like a pussy or something like that. I don't know. There's something weird like that." And he just started doing all these tricks. No, maybe that was Tom Holland. Not saying he was old, but like he didn't know if he could do everything or some shit. It was one of those two.
Because he's like a twig, ain't he?
Who? Tom Holland? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a tiny little guy. Like really tiny.
So it's weird about like Spider-Man. It's like you need somebody that looks like nerdy and vulnerable, but like Spider-Man is canonically ripped. So it's like, how do you do this?
I mean, isn't he just like young Spider-Man or some shit?
Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know, if you'd ever have Spider-Man take his shirt off, he's supposed to be like jacked because of the Spider-Man shit. And like, if you did everything Spider-Man does, you'd have to be jacked.
Ah, yeah, true, I guess. Yeah, he's like that skinny ripped that me and you talked about before.
Yeah.
Like, I think there is a couple scenes where he had his shirt off where he is like fucking muscular, but he's also like ridiculously tiny. So, how much work did you put into that?
Do you ever see those kids that were born with that disease where their body doesn't retain fat?
Nah.
They are like extremely hyperactive because they're always like their body's always giving out the energy from the fat because it can't store it, and they eat constantly because of that. And these kids are like muscular as shit. Like they're doing fucking pull-ups at 6.
What?
It's like this weird, crazy genetic disease.
That's wild.
You find one of them when well, I think they grow up to be kind of normal. I don't know. You'd still have to be jacked if you couldn't store fat.
I'm
Oh, you
surprised.
get like super cold. That's what it is.
I'm
That's their
surprised they
super
didn't
weakness.
put Deadpool in the Avengers movies. Like, just as like an extra like
Forget
Marvel
about.
character.
Uh,
Like, it seemed like they just had everybody else in there except Deadpool.
well, I think like how it is that he's more related to the X-Men.
That could be true, yeah.
Yeah. I know like he's appeared in comics with of the Avengers and all kinds of people. Oh wait, is he DC?
Who?
Is Deadpool DC?
No, that's Marvel.
Then isn't X-Men DC?
I don't think so. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Cause that's like weird.
Let me see. Deadpool, Marvel, or
Deadpool.
DC. Yeah, it's Marvel.
Oh, okay.
So is the X-Men?
So I remember him being like a DC or his rival being Wolverine or some shit.
Yeah, X-Men is also Marvel. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, DC characters are just so shit.
Oh,
They
well,
are.
I like Batman.
Well, Batman's different. Everybody knows Batman.
Batman's cool.
I heard that new Batman movie's fucking awesome.
It's long as shit.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Robert Pattinson. It has to be as long as Twilight, at least. He was like talking about his love for Final Fantasy VII in that one
Yeah.
interview. That was strange and unexpected.
Yeah.
But I think at the same time he said he never played it either. That's what I was reading, something
Yeah.
like that.
Because you said something about him mixing up Tifa and Yuffie or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Because that's what I was wondering about it. And then, like, I was reminded that Lenny Kravitz has a daughter. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Alright. What have you been playing?
Fucking lots of shit, I think. Not too sure. The fucking game that crashed my computer, that save, is still there.
On what, Kenshi or whatever?
No, it was World Box God Simulator. The
Okay.
the save from the game that the save that I was playing when the game crashed was saved still somehow.
Hmm.
So I'm guessing Steam has to like save some of these to a cloud or some shit. Like the smaller games that don't need much data.
The only thing about Steam that makes me mad is like, if I'm playing on my laptop and then I go log in on Wyatt's computer, I feel like I should still have the save that I have from there because I'm logging into Steam, like my own personal Steam account. So shouldn't I have my save data? You
I
know what I
think
mean?
you have to export it or save it to a cloud because that's what I was just talking about. Like most of my games didn't do it, but like few games actually did.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I forget what the other one was, but I know it's the World Simulator, and I know Honeypot didn't save.
Yeah, I know it didn't save for me either. The four fucking times I tried to play it.
I think Charon did, or whatever, however the fuck you say it. Carson.
What?
That word that I can't say that I see all the time for some reason.
What? That red and black game with the fucking tentacle like?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Karen. Charon.
Charon.
It's the fucking the boat ferryman in the underworld. Charon. Karen.
Well, the
Whatever.
double R thing is that means you eat like dead things. Because I always see it, like I was just playing Diablo, the birds are all that.
Oh really?
There's bats that have that name too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder. I heard you were playing some Sonic Mania.
That wasn't me.
I think it was.
No, I don't have it.
Why'd you put in you were playing Sonic Mania? Oh, it really wasn't you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was that? Oh, I bet you I know who it was. I bet you it was Tabitha's husband.
Yeah.
He fucking loves Sonic.
See, I remember that, but you don't. What the fuck?
What? It was like forever ago, man. I could have swore I saw your name.
Nah.
Matt plays Final Fantasy online constantly now.
I watched like a few, um, I don't know what the fuck you call them, like video essays, I guess, about Final Fantasy X. I'm
Ted?
kind of, yeah. and I'm kind of coming around to Tit-Ass more, but I still don't like him and think Yuna's a far more interesting version of his character. Like, I think they're kind of both basically the same character.
What?
Or at least they have, like, a shit ton in common with each other.
What?
Because, like, well, Jet is a pro blitzball player or whatever, and Tit-Ass is, like, the same. His relationship with his dad is, like, the same as Yuna's and her dad. And they kind of, like, mirror each other. But I just think Yuna's, like, way better character.
I find her very boring for most of the game.
Yeah.
And 10 too.
And I don't
really
understand why, like, he never asks for an explanation about what the summoners do and what the final summon is and everything.
Well, because they're just like, yo, we have to go get all the Aeons and get the final summoning and beat Sin. And like, I mean, really, there's nothing really to ask if somebody's just casually telling you.
Yeah, but I mean, remember all the times when he's like, oh, hey, whenever he asks, like, stupid questions or whatever, he's always like, oh, hey, I'm affected by Sin's toxin. And they all know he has amnesia, so why did they never tell him what any of it does?
Oh, I don't know, I guess.
Yeah. That's just kind of a weird little aside.
I just like him.
I can see it happening, but it's just kind of weird that he never thought to ask.
I just like him because he's always like go for broke, fun character, just doesn't give a fuck. Let's just fucking beat this shit and protect this girl that I fall in love with, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But Yuna's like always so quiet, just like ugh.
Yeah, but like how like the whole point of her journey is for her to die. Like, at the beginning of that journey, you're probably a little tepid.
I guess. Well, it's like Waka. Waka's racist as fuck, but he's like a fun character until you realize how racist he is.
Dude, that dude is such a good voice actor. I can hardly tell that's Bender at all.
Oh, yeah, Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
He's good. Did you see that new Futurama series yet?
No.
Not Futurama series. Futurama-esque. It's made by the same person. It's called Disenchanted.
Huh.
Yeah, don't watch that. Like, you are not gonna understand what the fuck is going on. It's just like.
Is this like older?
Shit. No, this is like came out early this year, maybe late last year.
Because I know Matt Groening made like a fairy tale like Futurama show.
That's it.
Yeah, I thought that was old. I heard that was terrible though. Yeah.
I mean, it's on Netflix. It's called Disenchanted. Is that the one you're thinking of? Because it is a fairy tale.
I thought it was older though. Like the main chick looks like female Fry.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I thought that was old.
I mean, it just came out on Netflix recently, so I thought it was new.
Could be wrong. I might have heard about it in production.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it is fucking. I tried watching it. I couldn't hang on like at all. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Guy made The Simpsons too.
Did he make The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Huh. I never really thought Simpsons was a good show.
Yeah, but it's like a beloved, popular show.
I don't understand that. It's just like a bunch of yellow people.
I just mean he did it like twice. He made these really popular, beloved shows.
Oh. Yeah, I'm wondering when we're gonna get a Kingdom Hearts Disney movie.
I don't know.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
I don't know. Trying. What is the? Were we talking about something new that was a video game movie coming out?
Oh. Yeah, I was just saying, like, they're coming out with a lot more video game movies lately.
Yeah. I know the Sonic 2's out. But, I think they're probably going to wait for a few more movies to do good before they sink into it. And it all matters how well Marvel's doing. If Marvel like picks back up at the rate it was projected to be, then maybe they might not. But if Marvel kind of continues to dip, they're probably going to start doing that.
What, Marvel?
Like looking like once if Marvel continues to like dip down like I think it's been doing, they probably will start like looking for more than just their old movies to reboot.
Yeah. Did you hear about that controversy with that Becoming Red movie? The Red Pandas Disney.
That is such a fucking retarded movie. I just know the concept, and it's like, why? Why would you do this?
It's a fun movie, but like the fucking controversy behind it is such ridiculousness. It's just like, what do you guys mean? Like, because people were trying to say, oh, well, she's like this young girl and she's drawing this boy underneath of her bed, and that's the equivalent of masturbating. It's like, what?
It's about the period, which is worse than masturbating.
I was like, what are you talking about? It's not, but that's not like masturbating. It's just like, it's like a coming of age movie. Yeah, like, I mean, I get what you're saying. Is that what it's really supposed to be behind?
Yeah, it's a metaphor.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an entertaining movie, but I mean, it's like a kid movie. I'm not gonna sit there and watch it like the whole time.
It's like she gets angry or something.
Yeah.
Hormonal when she transforms. Yeah.
No, I've watched it.
It's supposed to represent her period or some shit.
I watched like the first 2/3 of it, and then like started doing something because I like lost interest, and I never realized that what you're saying is what it was, because I don't even want to repeat what you just fucking said. Fucking gross.
I don't. That is just weird. Like, why would you?
I had my panda when I was your age.
I mean, like,
that's a line in the movie.
Is the period thing even like a fucking coming of age thing? Because girls can have it pretty young.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
but they were like trying to say that was the equivalent of masturbation shit. Like, I was like, dude, it's drawing a fucking picture of a boy that she likes. That's in so many fucking cartoons. That's in so many cartoons.
All the people that I fucking listened to just made fun of the whole thing, and like they applied the metaphor like throughout the story literally to make jokes about like how weird it is.
Oh man.
This girl just got mad and perioded all over everywhere.
I can't wait to go downstairs and tell that to Casey. She's the one that was like just like quoted it like coming of age movie. So I was like,
oh, okay.
What? I was like, well, I get that because I saw it and shit, but I didn't realize it was like that.
Yeah,
but that's a line in the movie. The mom is like, I had my panda when I was your age, and I got rid of it through, like, to get rid of the panda, it's like some kind of spell thing.
Because her shit dried up. Like, my panda ran away when I was menopausal.
No, they get like a shaman that like... Fuck yeah. They get a shaman. What you said makes this so much funnier. They get a shaman and they gotta get in a circle and fucking do all this fucking hookah blooka bullshit. It's like, it's the same thing with I thought that they were making a Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah.
And I guess it's...
No, it's like the real person Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
And everybody's freaking out because they were making him gay or some shit, or there's a gay scene in it.
They added something gay to it. I don't remember what it was.
There's like a guy kissing a guy scene or something like that, but it's like...
Yeah. I think I heard about like the producer being like, I just put gay things everywhere I could, and nobody really complained about it, so... It was,
Well,
I guess she
my
was
whole
just
thing
talking
was,
about adding people like men or women kissing in the backgrounds of shots and holding hands and stuff like that.
well, I was like sitting there, because the way everybody made it sound, they were making a Buzz Lightyear movie and they were gonna have him kissing some guy, and I was like, and they were like, why is everybody getting mad? It's like, well, because you kind of put it out to be like you're making Buzz Lightyear gay, and it's not the fact that he's gay that angers us. It's the fact that you took a character that had nothing about him being gay, and all of a sudden you want to put a stereotype on it.
Well,
Like,
there's also like
like
the
just make him
entirety
fucking
of
Buzz
my life,
Lightyear.
I have never heard of Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldridge kissing or hugging men or women.
Right.
Never heard of any of that.
Yeah,
Heard,
it's not the fact of him being gay. It's the fact that you took a beloved character from all of us and just decided to make a fucking stereotype, and that's annoying. Because that doesn't have to happen. Why would you do that? But apparently that was not the case. So it's just not Buzz Lightyear. It's something else. So that's fine. You can be gay, but don't make our fucking characters be a stereotype all of a sudden. Like, I don't care if he's straight or gay. He never was any of it. He was just fucking there. He's a character.
Yeah. Well, if his name is Buzz Lightyear, so he's probably, or Lightyear or whatever, he's probably inspired. The name's probably inspired by Buzz Aldridge.
I said that same thing to Casey. She's like,
yeah,
no.
you could just make him a crazy person. That would be way more fun.
Is Buzz Aldrin crazy?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's fucking great, dude. I've seen like so many interviews of him just talking about fucking aliens and shit. It's fucking amazing.
I mean, you don't know what he saw up there, man.
Well, he was not only like I think he was an airplane pilot too for a while before he was an astronaut. Yeah, so he's seen like lots of shit.
Getting too much moon dust in your nose, boy.
It's fun. It was fun though. He like went on a bunch of like conspiracy shows and all kinds of shit doing interviews. He's such a freaking like happy, crazy person. It's great.
Oh man, sounds like Vladimir Putin right now.
Mm.
Fucking idiot.
Yo, my name is Vlad.
Did they
I heard
stop?
that you are mad.
Did they stop that fucking thing yet?
Fucking. There was a joke going around that the pandemic was ended by the Ukraine and Will Smith ended the Ukraine war.
Fucked up. So we should really just congratulate Jada.
It's like, if you weren't a whore and made your husband have a mental breakdown.
What the fuck? I saw, speaking of like Buzz and Toy Story and shit, I saw a meme yesterday of fucking, you remember the fucking weird robotic spider looking thing with the doll head on it?
Yeah.
It's that with her head.
That's great.
Oh man.
No, I've seen one where it was they added ragdoll physics to Chris Rock. It was so funny.
The best line in that whole thing was fucking, you already laughed at it. You were laughing.
I seen a fucking picture of Ricky, or meme of Ricky Gervais being like, I called all of you pedophiles. You didn't slap me.
Oh, man. Fuck, that's good. Did you see the one with all the reactions?
Oh, yeah.
And then down in the bottom corner, it's Leonardo DiCaprio's fucking meme face. I was scrolling through all of them, and I hit the bottom, I was like, gold. so many good memes. Like, the internet flocked to that thing. It was fucking amazing.
Been a
So
good harvest.
fast, too. So fast.
Oh, yeah.
Like, jeez.
I was watching my normal Sunday show, and like it was like 6 or 7 hours. That's how long this show is. And they were like, did this really happen? The other dude's like, what happened? It's like fucking Will Smith smacked Chris Rock at the Oscars. Like that's the best time to end the show.
Dude,
Can't top that.
He swung like a motherfucker, too. Did you watch it?
It looked weird because he like had his arm straight and then like bent it in half and then slapped him real fast.
Like, kind of like a half hit, but make it look strong as fuck, kind of.
It was like a sneak slap punch kind of thing. I don't know.
I'm surprised they
fucking
didn't
whenever
escort him
Chris
out of
Rock
there.
just like, I liked whenever he choked back because as a comedian he has like 20 fucking jokes for hecklers.
Yeah.
He was like, oh man.
How awkward was that for both of them? It's just like,
Well,
what
he's
the fuck?
still got to do a show.
Yeah.
And then Will Smith has a weird emotional breakdown. And he's like, I forget what the fuck it was called. What
Keep
the
my
movie he
wife's
is.
name out your motherfucking mouth.
Well, there's that, but then he got the award for Best Actor playing Venus and Serena's dad. And he's crying and he's like, love makes you do crazy things. And then like the Williams estate like disowned him.
What?
Yeah, they're like, we do not endorse violence, and Will Smith is a horrible person.
That sucks. Man, I really liked Will Smith. That sucks.
Let's see, my like of him has been waning for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like, was it the Karate Kid movie? Him that I whip my hair back and forth. That fucking song that his daughter fucking made that he gave millions of dollars to have produced. It's like, why?
That's his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
That's
then
horrible.
fucking Jaden Smith's existence.
Oh my god.
It's like all this shit is crap because Will Smith is a fucking crazy obsessed person that wants his entire family to be fucking famous, even though none of them have any talent at all.
I mean, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Or at least he did.
And
I
then
don't know what the fuck he does now.
He was making Oscar bait movies forever. That's like what he wanted an Oscar so bad, and he probably deserved it for like The Pursuit of Happiness. But he made like so many movies like that. It's
Or
like
7 pounds. 7 pounds was excellent.
Will Smith, you're this fucking crazy charismatic person, and you're like fucking shit. What's his fucking name? Fucking awesome dude that would never have done that. Robin Williams. He fucking did that Oscar baity shit for a while, but he still did funny shit. And it was just like Will Smith was just, oh, we gotta do this serious shit so I can get an Oscar.
Well, dude, it's fucking ridiculous because, like, DiCaprio fucking did so many Oscar, like, fucking movies. So fucking many. And the one time he gets a fucking Oscar is from a fucking 3.5 hour long movie where the wind's blowing and he's just walking through it.
What was that movie?
The Revenant.
Oh yeah.
Which is an excellent movie, but fuck.
That's like, about a real person.
Yes. But like
that was a really weird story. I've seen that story a few times. I think the Twilight Zone did an episode of it.
I'm pretty sure what really got him that Oscar was that bear scene.
Yeah.
But like,
He did so much better shit. Like, what the fuck? It's like
And
he was a curse. He was cursed. Like,
I remember people talking about that movie being weird.
oh, it's weird.
Yeah, because it's like super long, and it's not shot like a movie, and it's not put together like a movie, and it feels like it ends like 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched it when it first came out, and I was just like, I was the only one left awake watching it, just so you know.
Well, there's like 5 different stories in it, right? Because there's like some battle going on. There's the bear fight. There's like his exploration before the bear fight. It's
The
like,
exploration making it back.
dude,
That's the long one.
every time I've ever heard the story, it was only about the bear attack.
Yeah.
Because that is badass as fuck.
Yeah. It's so fucking. Oh man. Like, have you ever watched Gran Torino?
No.
Really?
I think so. That's the
Clint
what you
Eastwood.
call it. Yeah.
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 I think he won an Oscar for that, didn't he?
I forget.
That was a really good movie.
But I don't know what he won the Oscar for because he was writer, director, and actor. So he had like multiple ways to win for that.
Play a triple.
See, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, dude, I've heard it. Like, I heard it at the beginning. I heard it randomly.
Yeah, but she was right next to me earlier. Now she's all the way across the room.
All right. Pokemon Stadium?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I hate this game. Go.
Me too.
Oh, do you? Sweet. Let's shit on it together.
You might have actually enjoyed it more than me if you uploaded your Pokemon.
Nope, it just seemed like an even bigger failure.
Nah, because the fucking rent Pokemon are fucking terrible.
Dude.
The Ninetales, only fire attack is Fire Spin.
I have a Moltres that I uploaded. Only attack was Fire Spin.
Oh.
And Peck.
It didn't upload your moves?
I think I had just got that Moltres before I did the Elite Four. But still, it's bullshit. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that Fire Spin doesn't like to hit a lot of Pokemon. So when
it seems
fails,
like those are down in the first place. The percentages of you hitting with all attacks that don't do damage seems to be way lower.
Oh, but motherfucker, when it hits, it's a 5-round thing and it's slow as shit. It is a slow transition.
I had a Hypno, and its hypnosis did not work once. I used it like 50 times at least. Because the only psychic attack my Hypno had, on the rental Hypno had, was Dream Eater. And hypnosis wouldn't work. Or the only times it did work, they stayed asleep for one move.
Yeah, see, in most Pokemon games, though, I will say this. It seems like every time you do Dream Eater, for me, that I've ever done it, it does only work once, and then they wake back up.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I did hypnosis, fell asleep, and then when the turn was over, it woke back up.
Ah! Got fucking ganked. Dude.
Oh, it's terrible.
Is it just me, or do type advantages not work in this game?
Let's say it's based off the original Pokemon algorithm, so it doesn't work the exact same way. Because certain moves are classified as types of moves. Like fire is classified as a special move. Like anything that is a fire type move is classified as special. So it checks your fucking stats, and Flareon has a very low special attack. Well, relatively low. And it has a very high physical attack. So Flareon's worthless. And there's like a few other Pokemon that are like that.
Yeah, like I would do
I was using my Blastoise on Brock's, or not Brock, no, just one of the trainers in Brock's gym that he had a fucking Sandshrew. I used Surf with my Blastoise that I leveled up and trained in my game. And it didn't fucking kill him.
Yeah.
It's like, what? These are ground and rock type Pokemon. Why aren't they dying? The only time they fucking died is when I Hydro pumped their ass. Like,
Yeah.
and that sometimes worked. But
So I noticed there's a, I forget what the fuck it's called, stab or something. It's like the, how the code recognizes that you are a water Pokemon using a water attack. It gives you a bonus for that. And I think the bonus in the original one is like super exaggerated. Because I remember using, like, I had the problem that you were saying, but I didn't use a water move. It was like my Butterfree, anything that wasn't a bug move was like worthless. Like its confusion was so weak.
yes, I know. It just seems like all the all the Pokemon that are against you are overpowered to me. I don't know.
I got stuck on Sabrina.
Huh? You made it that far?
Yeah.
Damn. What?
Her and the last person kept beating me. And then the second trainer at her gym has a Rapidash. And I told you about this, and you fucking were like, oh, you got good fast Pokemon. I'm like, fucking, what? You talking to me like a tutorial over here? Fucking bastard.
Well, if you want it to hit first, you gotta get faster.
No, but it was fucking drill horn or whatever. It's like,
Oh, Horn Drill, the one-shot
yeah.
attack? Yeah. Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it just fucking instantly killed all of my Pokemon.
I was so mad that my fucking, which one was it? My Gyarados, I thought it knew Hyper Beam and it fucking didn't. Yeah. So that's cool. Like, my whole team kept getting wiped, dude. And I just, on like the simplest shit. Stupid.
Oh, you know what you might have done?
What?
Did you use rare candies?
Very seldom even find rare candies.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't increase your stat, increases your level, doesn't it?
Increases your level and your stats, but it doesn't increase your EVs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because EVs are hidden in the originals.
Well, they're kind of always hidden, I think.
Well, in the newer ones, it shows you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The last, like, 3 generations, actually, I think. Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, and I think X and Y, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's Alpha Sapphire, or whatever the fuck.
Maybe. So I don't remember it being in shit. I remember my fucking... was at the time that I fucking did them perfect. My Articuno got like plus 17, I think, to special.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I had the EVs all leveled out, and I had whatchamacallit, Pokeross, so that helped a lot.
Fucking disease-ridden Pokemon.
Yeah.
So did you end up beating the gym leader challenge or no?
I just got to Sabrina.
Oh.
I played I had a lot of fun playing the mini games.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know how I was good at them as a kid, and now it's just hard to even flick an Ekans at a Diglett.
Yeah, it was. You got to get used to it. Because I was absolutely terrible the first few times, and then I got better at it. The Ekans one is the one I actually usually win.
That's the one I used to win all the time, too. That and the fucking Rattata Race.
Yeah, I was terrible at the Rattata Race this time. I beat it that one time. I sent you that picture of the first to 9. That was the first time that I won that, and it was to win the whole thing.
Now,
When you played the fucking charging game,
I
with,
sucked at it.
right?
My
I clicked that
this
thing like a
controller
motherfucker,
from
dude.
the controller that I got from you, the B button is like fucked up in a weird way to where it's like a hair fucking trigger B button. Like I was accidentally fucking pressing B like all the time in Mario 64. Because it's
It,
just like if I barely touch the B button, it activates.
oh, I got more controllers. I'll give you one. But dude, I was hitting those buttons like quicker than fucking lightning, bro. And somehow I was getting destroyed.
Yeah, I got crushed every time.
I think that one's a little broken. It seemed like it. And same thing with the fucking drowsy one.
Yeah.
Hit it in the middle. Dude, I hit it in the middle every fucking time. I know I did.
I got really good at it one time, but they still end up beating me.
Right. And the sushi one's annoying.
I won sushi one
I used to love the sushi one. I kept
probably 2 or 3 times out of 5 times. It's more in that one. It's weird because you got to memorize the score and you got to try to make sure your lick is perfect.
Right.
Because if you don't, you have a little cooldown.
Yeah.
What are the other ones?
The Rattata Race, the charging. I was really good at the Clefairy memory game.
That was terrible.
I won that one like almost every time. I won the Rattata one almost every time.
I finally got good at the Metapod Kakuna one.
Dude, I'm fucking bad at that, and I don't know why.
Finally got good at it at the end. It's you got to look for when the shadow is like right behind you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how you get the timing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't. I was waiting for the rock to almost touch my head before doing it.
Yeah, and you fuck up because I don't know what it is technically. Maybe like as a speedrunner, I'd be able to be like, oh, there's like a frame that they skip when the rock's coming down. Or
That's
something.
what I thought too.
Yeah, because that's what it feels like. But you kind of just, it might be like the hitbox of the Kakuna thing, because you'd think it's slower than it is, or the Metapod or whatever.
How shitty was that fucking Magikarp game? Did you have trouble with that?
I was motherfucking champion, boy.
Were you?
Yeah,
Dude,
I
I was
got
getting
24.
slapped. I was getting slapped. I got 22, and I won one out of like 3. Like, it
I
seemed
won
like
it
there's
every
like a
single
frame,
time.
like you said.
I got 25 or 26 was my highest, I think.
Yeah, it seemed like you got to press it harder to go higher. It seemed like to me. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. You gotta hold it hard enough, hold it long enough for you to hit the thing, and then you gotta let go.
Is it like all timing, like touching everything, touching
Yeah.
the ground,
Yeah.
touching the... Okay. That's where I was fucking up then. Yeah, Clefairy memory game's like super easy for me.
Well, I'm not in adequate state of mind for memory at certain points in time. So, like, I did really good one time, and then, like, I couldn't remember the beginning part, so it's like slow with it, and then like time was going nuts. I was like, ah! Just press like all the buttons.
I did that on accident one time, and I got 5 bopped at the end and lost.
Oh, dude, I got like, was it all 13?
Yeah, I did that a bunch. I won almost every single time. It's just that last time I played it, I don't know what the fuck. It's like I hit one arrow, and then all of a sudden, it was like, oh, you hit every button. I was like, what? And what are all those X's? I didn't do that. It's like something janky in my controller or something. It's just weird.
Oh, well, if you don't know, if you didn't enter anything, they get the question marks over their head.
Oh, maybe I didn't hit it in time that time. I don't know. That's weird. The whole game's fucking weird. Like I don't know why people thought this was a good idea.
I think, what do you,
Well,
it's
the way
like
that it was
fun.
made.
It's fun for if you want to upload your Pokemon and see them actually fighting. Like, that was the original appeal to the game, you know?
Yeah, but why only give...
And whenever you're like me and fucking bricked your red version because of how many glitches you found in the game and how much you fucked with it, and you upload your Mazinga that transformed into a Kangaskhan and knows how to do fly, and then you put it in the stadium and you see this Kangaskhan flying in the air. You're like, yay!
Did you upload your original red or no?
I did it. This was whenever I was a kid.
Ah. Now,
Yeah.
can you still play your red version?
Well, I had two res versions. I know the one is bricked, and the other one, I don't know.
You can't start a new game on it?
I might be able to. I don't know.
Ah.
I
Okay.
feel like messing with them though. And I don't know. I don't know if the one I have is the one that's bricked, or the one that I know where it is the one that's bricked or not. I'd have to go find my Game Boy and whatnot, and I just didn't feel like doing that.
How many Pokemon did they... I'm going to look that up. How many Pokemon are in Pokemon Stadium? I think it's like 60.
150.
No, and like that they actually put in it. Like how many does it come with?
I don't know. Because the one I got from you had all of the rentals already unlocked.
Really?
And yeah, and they have a save team with a Mew on it.
What the fuck? Give me that cartridge.
No.
That's fucking crazy.
I think I don't know where my original copy of Stadium is. I think I just have that one. So if I could find that, that might have it, but I'm not too sure.
Controversy about Jinx.
Ugh.
Yeah, that says it on it. Well, it came out in North America February 29th, 2000. Because we skipped that whole part. But it doesn't really matter because nobody should ever play this game.
Still kind of fun. For some reason, they try to make the Pokemon different, and they try to give them names, which all the nicknames are terrible.
Yeah. They all end in a Y usually.
I think there was one that was good, but there's that Voltorb that I showed you that was purple.
Yeah.
I've seen Krabbies that were various shades of red.
Really?
Yeah. They ranged from like orangish yellow to red.
Huh. Let me get that
my
cartridge.
Pokemon were like all different colors.
Yeah, next time I come over, show that to me.
Well, I showed you that Voltorb at least.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Somebody might have modded that. Did something to it.
I don't know. I remember that a thing whenever I played it.
Oh, you do remember that?
Yeah. So I remember the colors being like wonky and off for certain Pokemon. And I guess they're variants or some shit.
Did you use the Mew?
No, I didn't. You know me, I can't cheat.
Well, I was just curious if you tried it out.
Well, the team is kind of a weird team. I remember there being a Dildo in it and Mew. I forget what the other ones were.
A Doduo?
No, a Dildo.
A dildo.
Ditto.
Oh, okay. I was very confused. I was like, he said dildo.
Yeah. It's pink.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry to interrupt and go on this weird tangent, but I seen this dude that tests like products on YouTube, and there's this hammer that is a dildo.
Interesting.
I looked at it and I was like, is that just a pink hammer? And then like I looked at it some more, I was like, there's that texture on the handle. There's only one thing I know that has that texture.
Fucked up.
This is just like that's just always what I thought of as Ditto because of his name and because he's like the generic pink color of dildos.
You ever like just go on Pornhub and like the first video is just a girl riding a monstrosity of a colossal dildo? It's terrifying.
I thought you were talking about the Serbian.
No. No, I'm talking about like it looks like a normal dildo except for it's like I don't know, as long as my arm and like as big around as like
Usually you
a,
don't click
a
those. It's more
Foster's
of like
beer can.
it's more of a circus show than it is a arousing thing.
Yeah, it's just like where did this come from? Why did you do that to yourself?
Come on, the amazing woman that can take a fucking I don't even know what a bucket.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, a bucket? It's like fucking, it's like sticking a car muffler in your ass. It's like, what the fuck is that?
You're like,
Like, it freaks me
they
out, because, like,
got
aren't...
like the evolutionary trait like a snake where their hips are double jointed. Their pelvis just forms around it.
Oh, dude. Have you ever watched one of those videos, though?
Kinda.
Just
It
out
like
of
it
curiosity?
deforms like the entirety of the thing, so it's kind of gross.
Well, it's like when they come, it just like launches out of their ass, and it's like this. Oh God, this horrible image.
So that's one of those things that proves that like orgasm is a physical and not emotional reaction.
It's like, do you have to wear diapers for the rest of your life? I
You're
feel
just
like you do.
always leaking.
It's always leaking. It's so fucking raw, literally. It's like raw meat coming out of there. I don't know how we got to this point, but
I think it just works like it works like your dick. It has walk around mode and then it has getting ready for some action mode.
it's fucking. Well, it's like this. Oh man, so fucking. People praise this kind of shit too, because like I was listening to this podcast.
Those are fucking like degenerate.
No, I know, but I was listening to this podcast one time, and they had like a porn star on the show. They're like, "Oh, you were the first one to do triple penetration, huh?" It's like,
It's like, is
okay.
that gay?
What do you mean, triple? The first? How do you
Your
just know
cock's
that?
rubbing.
Yeah, definitely cocks are rubbing on that note. But what I'm saying is like, how do you just know that off the top of your head? Like, remember that. That is the
I think
first
that's
person.
etched into your memory.
No, the first. How do you know right off the top of your head that that was the first person to do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
It's like, what the fuck?
Fucking scholars of porn.
Speaking of which, Weedle looks like a pair of anal beads.
I think people tried to approach Guinness for shit like this, and Guinness was like, "No, that's disgusting."
Fucking. I wonder if there's a Guinness porn book.
Not like that's what I was just saying. Guinness does not do that stuff because
No,
they
I
think
know,
it's
but I wonder if there's like
disgusting.
something like it, is what I'm saying. I bet you there is.
I don't know. I don't see a high demand for that.
It's like there's the Houston 500 where that one chick got railed by 500 dudes in a day. That was also a Pornhub video.
So
Got like fucking rows of fluffers.
It's terrible.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like, how do you think of the fluffer? It's like I don't do really any porn. I just get them ready for porn. I get these guys ready to fuck other girls.
You that GIF that I posted about you to you, whatever, you were like, I'm gonna play 10 games, I'm gonna win 10 games. That's an interview of Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was a cameraman for gay porn.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was ever a thing.
Yeah, that was like one of his original jobs, is he would make enough money to feed himself, rent, and a gym membership. So that's what he did.
Nice.
Yep. It was so weird because that conversation is about him working out, and he's like, "Oh, working out is like calming. So I have sex with a woman, and then I go work out, and it's like I'm calming, calming every day."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Link. Link. I have to hear him say that.
My Arnold impersonation is terrible, but it like drifts into something else. Like I'm trying to go Igor with it.
That cool ass Dracula movie. Anyway, Dracula Untold. That was a fun movie. Check it out. Made like 2014.
Oh, jeez. I definitely see that. I just don't remember it. Because that was like during, like, what was it? From like 16 to like probably 24, 22. I like binged on just so much shit, so much media, movies and whatnot.
You do that now.
Nah, I mean, it was like really fucking serious, where I was like watching 3 movies a night and like finding old movies and all kinds of obscure movies and shit, just watching like 3, 4 movies a day.
So you're a lonely college kid.
It was just something that I really enjoyed movies, so that was just like the only thing I would like like instead of playing video games for the day for 3 hours, I would watch a movie, like 2 movies, and then just go out and do whatever.
What a... I meant to ask you this before. What is critique based off of? Like, is there a template for this?
What do you mean?
Well, it's like we have critics that obviously just like give their own opinion about shit, but it's like, how do you do this as a job? Like, do you have a fucking template, like a thing to follow what you're looking for? Like,
It's
because
more
there's
like
a lot of
things that
really
you
good
pick
movies
out.
that people will bash, and it's like, what the fuck?
Well, a lot of critics are like weird people too. Critics don't necessarily fit up with the movie-going audience for several reasons. A lot of them are dejected fucking artists that could never do film or cinematography in the first place, but they had a college degree, so they became critics. And then so they're like pretentious as shit. And, they have like a bone to pick and they're pretentious. And then, like, there's also the fact that if somebody is a critic, they tend to watch a lot more movies than average people do. So you'll have, like, oh, this movie is popular to people, but it's not popular to critics because it's usually based off of a specific formula. And if you watch a bunch of movies, you know the formula. And if you're just being an asshole and you're like, oh, they're using this formula, it's like, yeah, there's 3 versions of every fucking movie, you jackass. But if they don't do it right or don't do an interesting way of it, and it's more run of the mill, critics tend to dislike it for that and let the impact of the situation go to the side. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Yeah, there's
Like, I was wondering what you based your criticisms off of.
Like, I know you watch people review shit, so it's like, are you just seeing what they're seeing because they're pointing it out, or do you just watch the movie first, then watch the review later?
Well,
I mean, I know you do
about
that.
it, if
I
I
know you
care
do.
about it, I watch the show first.
Okay, because I know you do that, but like, I was just wondering if you ever watch a movie and then watch the review.
Yeah, I usually do that for things that I like.
Ah, okay.
Or I want to see, even if I think they're going to be bad or not.
Well,
But
didn't you want to see Monster Hunter, but then you saw that review and you're like,
I
I'll
didn't
never
see
watch
a
that
review.
movie?
I didn't see a review of Monster Hunter.
I thought you did.
No. I just know Monster Hunter is a bad movie because it's shot by the director that made the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, that was a big touch point
And
on like that
his
podcast I
wife,
was listening
Mila
to.
Jovovich.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of think that's romantic. I would definitely do the same thing. Where, like, because the first Resident Evil movie, they're not married. And then, like, the second or third one is when they get married.
Did you
Yeah.
like the Underworld movies?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would have hated the movies.
The last one was weird.
Oh, really?
Where it's like, the vampire wolf hybrid is gonna bring the people together. It's like, what the fuck?
Right. Well, what's that girl's name that plays in this?
Fuck, I should know. Because she was Aeon Flux as well.
She's like hotter Mila Jovovich.
No.
I think she's hotter than Mila
She's her
Jovovich.
own type of hot. Uh, Before I forget, did you like the Sandshrew game?
Oh, the digging?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the one game we fucking missed. Yeah, it was cool.
It was so.
A-B.
It's the bumpers.
Or bumper, sorry.
Yeah, see, for me, that was like. That's one of the reasons why I like the 64 controller, because of how it is. You can hold it like how you hold drumsticks, where you're just holding with your bottom two fingers on your hands, and you like move your hands back like up and down, and the controller, like mutates in your hands, so you kind of just hit the buttons like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You try calling me a fucking cheater for what I did on Mario 64. Paper Mario 64.
Oh, what?
Whenever I turned my Switch sideways and just put my palm on the fucking on the analog stick, it was like,
Yeah. No, I do that shit too. I was joking with you.
Oh, I was gonna say, I know you fucking did that shit on the N64 controller. I would have did it on there too. That shit's rough, some of it.
Uh-huh.
Like, fucking.
Well, that was fucking that lawyer dude that I fucking listened to. He was talking about 64, and he said he had like a fucking scar or a callus on the palm of his hand from fucking wiggling the fucking joystick around.
Alright, well, first of all, that's not how it was designed to do, but if you do it that way, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you. But,
It was just funny to hear he actually had like a fucking deformity because of it.
well, a lot of people, that's why they got in trouble. They had to replace those sticks back in the day because people were tearing up their palms of their hands and their
Oh,
thumbs and
really?
shit. Yeah, that was like a big thing.
I thought it would just grind down after a while.
You'd have to send your
For your
N64.
thumb, it's weird.
You'd have to send in your N64 controller and they'd replace it only once. Oh, and eventually they just started sending you the module to just replace it.
I know that number on the back of the 64 was a sex line for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
pretty
why
sure.
Nintendo is the greatest.
Well, no, it was like it's an 800 number, and like once you start paying for them, other people buy them. And if it was something popular, fucking sex lines are gonna be on top of that number.
I'm so fucking mad about Advanced Wars, dude.
Why?
When you messaged me that...
I was playing it not too long ago.
No, the fucking new one.
Yeah, I know, but relevant.
I was looking forward to playing that so much. And then you're like, yo, the war. It's canceled. I was like, fuck you, Putin, bastard.
Is that what happened? Because I forgot about that.
It's like, gets delayed due to the war or whatever.
Yeah, stupid. Is that there's some... Oh, I remember what game I was playing. I was playing Satisfactory.
Okay.
Well, I remember...
Mike, tell me about what this game is about.
World Box, the game that crashed my computer, they were delayed because some of their developers are Ukrainian.
Oh.
But Satisfactory, finally. I found coal, and I made this big coal production place. It was really awesome.
Is that the thing where you could literally... It's like a sandbox game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I've seen gameplay of that game. I always wondered if I should try it or not. And then I was like, I don't like simulation games.
it's a building game. It's an automation game. You basically start out all by yourself, all alone, in your lonesomeness. And you're by a corporation that's super, like, eco-friendly, so everything is recyclable. And you are thrown on this planet, and it's like, there's some resources laying around. You know, you pick out a few with your hands until you can make a machine that picks out a few, and then you make a machine that makes them into plates, and then a machine that makes them into other things. And it's just like varying complexity of machines that you make and interlock with each other and everything. It's what was the other one that fucking's really popular? Factorio? Yeah. I love these automation games for some reason. Oh, I played it on April 1st, and they had big head mode on your character, and there's like animals that wander the landscape, and they were all switched around. Like the animals that were fucking 3 stories tall were now like half your size, and the animals that were half your size are like 3 stories tall.
What the fuck?
Well, it's because it's April Fool's Day.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a nice, fun little touch. They did something for Christmas too, where big Christmas presents fall out of the sky.
What? It's like Destiny does that. Like Christmas comes around, like they change the whole tower, which is like the hub place where you see all the NPCs and shit. They'll like
It's pretty cool.
decorate it and fucking. Remember how Monster Hunter World we went to that one place because it was like wintertime?
Yeah, they have seasonal events though. There's like always a event going on in Monster World, so they have kind of.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's how the tower is. Like they have a seasonal event for like Christmas, and then they decorate the whole tower like and Christmas shit, and then they do the same thing for Halloween and all that other shit like that. It's fun.
Was it in Fallout 4? If you go to Diamond City, which is like post-apocalyptic Boston Red Sox stadium, if you go there on the 25th of December in game, there'll be Christmas lights and a Christmas tree.
Huh, that's weird. Like on Halloween, you can like kick bags of leaves all over the place. And like there's fucking like a big ass dead tree in the middle of it, and there's jack-o'-lanterns and all this other fucking shit all over the place.
It was always like the RuneScape had their events. And I still have the event item that I can just do this randomly. For one of the Christmas events, you got a snow globe. And you'd shake the snow globe, and there'd be snow around you. Like, snow would pop up around you.
Oh,
You
really?
could pick up the snow and make snowballs and just throw them at other players.
Yeah, they have a thing like that too. There's like a giant pile of snow, and it'll have floating snowballs, and you grab them and you just throw them at each other and shit.
Yeah,
But like,
I sat there for several hours in RuneScape at the bank, just making snowballs and pelting all the people that were at the bank.
You
Like, dude, why are you doing that?
They do that in like all around all the different worlds though. They'll be like in your event anyway, it'll be like pick up a snowball for extra damage. And so just hit this alien in the face with a big ass super snowball.
See, in RuneScape, it was like an event. For Christmas, there was just snow everywhere, and you could throw snowballs. They like added that animation, and if you did
Nice.
the event quest, then you got the snow globe that you can just spawn snow in at any time now, so you can just do it.
Nice. There's a thing coming up that I'm gonna get lost in Destiny again. I already know it, but this is the one event I never got to do. I think this and the Valentine's Day event. I never got to do either of those. So I guess Valentine's Day should be coming up, right?
Valentine's Day?
When's Valentine's Day?
Yeah,
That
it's
that
coming
was
up, Mitch.
that was 2 months ago, wasn't it? It's Easter
Yep,
that's coming up.
February.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, so I missed that one. I think. Yeah, I'm an idiot. No, Guardian Games is coming up. So that's gonna be fucking awesome. It's the three classes compete against each other. So like I'm a hunter, I'll be paired with a bunch of other hunters, and you got to figure out or not
Oh, that's
figure
weird.
what.
So I think since there's what, three characters, right?
Yeah, three
They would be
classes.
based off of some type of rock paper scissors, like um kind of rock paper scissors like algorithm type thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but it all depends on how good you are with the character, you know. But like hunters are built for PvP. So like, and like we have a whole bunch of cool ass abilities this time because of the new subclass update. So like we can always be invisible with the right builds. But I guess people are already calling it on Destiny. Like if you're in hunter class, you'll be fine. Everybody else get fucked. And I'm like, yes. But like it's hunters versus titans versus warlocks, and I don't know what this will be my first Guardian games, so I don't know what exactly I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna grind it out like I do every event.
You're gonna be guarding,
Yeah, Guardian. I'm
guarding.
excited. It's so fucking. It looks really fucking cool. I didn't know what the fuck they were doing though on it. It's like that raid, dude. I spent 17 hours in that fucking raid. Not consistently, like 7 the first time, then 8, and then more the last time I went. And I was just like, dude, we need to quit getting people that fucking need to be taught on the way up. Because, like, I could make it through the first half just fine. Because I've never got to make it through the rest because nobody else knew what the fuck they were doing. Except for, like, 2 or 3 other people. And it's like nobody's fault. It's just like every time we start doing it, we have people that need to be taught, so that makes it take even longer. And it's just like, geez, fuck, man. I just want to beat it once so I can never do it again.
I was playing fucking Diablo 3 earlier. That's fucking time sink and a half. Cause I'm playing with my like highest level character. So like you have individual characters, and the highest level you can get is 70, and then you basically have like an account level, and my account level is 118, I think, which is your Paragon level, and it just gives you like random bonuses and shit for like drops and whatnot. But like every other game, you know, the normal difficulty, you have a pretty low drop rate of legendaries and higher level equipment. Then there's what is it, a hard difficulty, and then there's a hell difficulty, and then there's torment level 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 16. And each time they add more enemies in the game. And there's these things called elites and champions, which are randomly spawned enemies that have higher rates of dropping high caliber gear. And they have little suffixes or little powers under their name. And the higher level you are, the more powers they have. And the more times the champions and elite enemies spawn. So I'm on terror level 7, and there's just fucking, I'm fighting like 30, 40 things like constantly.
That sounds like me and Destiny. Just fighting hordes.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just like every time you go up in the difficulty level, you have higher amounts of enemies, and you have higher chances of fucking getting champions and elites. And I have, but they're at like four different powers, I think, and it's fucking ridiculous. You like, because the elite enemies always come in sets of 3, and there's this ability that they get called minions, where they come in more than sets of 3. And then there's this other ability called illusion, which every time you hurt them to a certain level, they spawn like 4 different versions of themselves. That they take less damage, but they're still like. So if you have the minion and the illusion skill, you're fighting like 30 fucking elites. And it's so ridiculous. Because sometimes they also have these other abilities that cover the screen with shit. And if you have fucking an enemy that does that, and there's like 20 of them, and the whole fucking map is just fucking covered with their walk fire. And it's like, this is just fantastic.
Don't you have like a spell that can wipe?
No.
Oh.
It stays there for the allotted time.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's kind of terrible.
Have you ever played Ark?
I wanted to, and my PlayStation Plus ran out like as soon as they put it on, and it doesn't work.
It's free this month, Kyle.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so pissed.
Yeah, Kyle just fucking Snapchatted me. He's like, you ever play Ark? Because he's like, I'm so bad at Elton. I was like, dude, just practice. It'll be fine. Like, this is my first Souls game, and I mean, I'm really progressing a lot better than I thought I was. And then yesterday, holy fuck. Holy fuck, yesterday was just a fuck fest. It's horrible.
See, like,
But, like, what do you do in Ark? Isn't it just a survival game?
yeah. It's, like, kind of like,
Rust?
Forest.
Forest? Rust mixed with forest?
Yeah. Because there's PvP and shit in it.
People can just roll up on you and kill you too, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to play that game.
I don't know. It's still fun. You can have a private server, but the cool thing is you can train like your animals to be your friends, and tame them and shit.
I heard Conan Exiles is really fun.
I remember watching like streams of Ark, and fucking people would like kidnap people.
that's fucked up.
You got like this. I forget who the fuck it was that I watched do this. I forget if it was the Irish dudes that I watched. It had to be. Because, like, one of Call Me Kevin is, like, fucking hilarious and, like, sabotages their gameplay all the time. So, he kidnapped, like, some random dude and threw him in the dungeon. And they just had this dude in the dungeon with his proximity mic being like, hey, you guys are gonna let me out?
It's fucked up.
You could have logged out and like maybe logged back in. I think you'd still be locked there. But like he could have just stopped playing. But he's stuck there for like 2 hours. Eventually he got away. And I have never heard more authentic joy from somebody speaking monotone. They're like, yeah, I'm free. And then they came back because they have syndrome.
I thought you were gonna say he got out and like somebody was waiting for him with a bow and arrow. It's just
Well, no, they were torturing him for doing that the whole time.
See, Wyatt watches that Preston dude and that other kid that play Minecraft and shit, and Preston like rolls up into what's his name? Unspeakable, yeah. And he has like you know how like people make insane shit in Minecraft?
Yeah.
Dude, they straight like blow each other's fucking shit up. Like while they're not playing. And that way whenever they come log back in, like their shit is just fucked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I'd be so fucking mad if I had to build that.
Well, that's like the entertainment.
Like giant mansion built in like the way of your icon is, and it's just like this insane Minecraft build, and then somebody like I think what he did one time was he set a tripwire up for him and set it all the way around his house to where like you can level it, and it blew all the way up like how you think of dominoes but explosions going all the way up the fucking thing that he had built. And he sat there and waited in this thing for him, and he logged on, and he just like hit the tripwire and like just like
party.
giant fucking crater in the ground.
Yeah, that's how that fucking is.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah, that is horrifying. Remember, there was like a mode when I played Minecraft where you could make the worlds exaggerated. I think it's a little harder to do now. It used to just be up front in the fucking create a world thing or spawn a seed or whatever. And like it is like it sounds. Like it's basically like shit tons of fucking ravines and mesas and just big ass fucking mountains. And I was building like bridges from mountaintop to mountaintop. And that was fun as shit.
Alright, well, I got some concert tomorrow in work. So I got to jump
Get a
off.
concert in work.
I got the concert and work tomorrow. So I got to dude, never mind, I just found the best meme. Hold on. Remember the Exodius fucking cards from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, Exodia.
Yeah, Exodia. Somebody put Will Smith's hand in it and it says right arm of the Fresh Prince. That is all. Episode Finn. We'll catch you guys next time.
Remember to pluck your anal hairs.
That too. But we'll be playing Kirby 64.
Yes.
I'm excited to actually play this.
Yeah.
Alright. Later.
Shit out your mouth.